Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the Atlanta Falcons versus the Detroit Lions. The point spread is Detroit by 3.5, by 3.5 points. I'm going to take the under on this one. If you look at the model, the raw models, you'll see that Atlanta is favored by about 2 points. And then if you look, uh, and then if you look at the adjusted models, it makes it a little bit closer. And so again, what that is the adjusted model is going back and saying how did the model do for each team for predictions. So then when you move down, we start looking at the various stoplight charts. You'll see Atlanta has, in fact, I would say both teams have some pretty good uh, indicators here. Atlanta has a really good rushing game. We'll see that next. And then also a good pass defense. But they got a pretty poor rushing defense, which when you compare that to what Detroit does, Detroit has what's looking like a very poor rushing rank. And quite frankly, I thought Detroit was going to be better at rushing this year. And again, it's early in the year, so they may not have shown what they're capable of doing. But they've got a good passing rank and a mediocre defensive rush and a poor passing rank. So overall, statistically, the model is saying that they're pretty evenly matched. All in all, my visual, having watched both of these teams play, I thought Atlanta actually looked pretty good, and so does Detroit. Detroit lost to Seattle, but they looked really good against Kansas City. Anytime you beat Kansas City, you can't take that for nothing. So then let's go ahead and go to the next slide. The big key here is going to be is that Atlanta's got a good rush. And again, this is not just the way that this model works. Is it's taking how well a team's rush is against another team's defense. So this isn't just overall what they've done. It's matching the historical data that they've shown this year versus one another. And when I look at this overall chart, when I look at the total overall number of plays, the sacks, the interceptions, fumbles, and the big plays, that's if you look at the right side, you'll see the 20 yard plays. So there's big plays. A little bit, it looks like Detroit has a little bit more propensity for some big plays when you see that they've got chance for a little bit more. You see more of that spread the distribution, but notwithstanding, not a whole lot changes there. So overall, in this case here, I'm going to take the under favoring Detroit, and I think that's probably favored. That's probably because they're playing at home. But with that, I still think Atlanta looked pretty good. It should be a close game overall, and so with that, I'm going to take the under.